Hi, I'm Lateshia, and welcome to Age in Reverse, a community where we explore healthy aging, longevity, hormone health, weight loss, skincare, and becoming the most vibrant version of ourselves. I'm an RN of 27 years, an entrepreneur, and most importantly, a mother of two and grandmother of two. I'm 50 years old and feel amazing, but a few years ago, I didn't feel good in my body, and I want to talk about some action steps I've taken to get to where I am today. Confident, beautiful, aging in reverse, healthy, and living my best life. As women, we get to feel good in our bodies, no matter our age. Currently, I'm in perimenopause, which started in my late 30s. I've suffered through fluctuations in mood, anxiety, irregular periods, and more. I wish I knew then what I knew now, but things happen as they should. The journey was meant for me, was not only meant for me, but to help others. I've been blessed to have many mentors who have guided me to where I am today. So thank you to them. But today I want to speak on weight and weight loss. Last year, I had steadily crept up to 175 pounds. I usually was around 165, and when I stepped on the scale and saw 175, I was just like, oh my gosh, how did I get here? I was visiting my son at the time, and he had surgery, and usually we would go to the gym, but because he had surgery, he couldn't exercise, of course, so I took advantage of the park he had across the street from his home. And I was like, well, let me try running, and I'd always thought about it. I always admired runners. If you've ever noticed a runner, do they ever have a belly? And I was like, no matter the size, or age, no runner I've noticed has a belly. So I said, let me try, which is my pain point, is stubborn belly fat. So I said, let me try running. So it was hard, I'm not gonna lie. I did run track in high school, but short distances, long distances has never been, my thing. So it was hard. And I'll leave a little clip up here of my run. It was, when I saw that video, I was like, oh my gosh, it just really motivated me to keep going and to lose weight. So I did start running. I ran until I could run a mile straight without stopping, and it's very slow pace, but I was just happy to do the mile. And I started off doing about 3 days a week running. I did exercise, but I went to a dance class that I just thoroughly enjoyed, and it was cardio, but I was doing no weight training or anything like that. So I did get a personal trainer, and incorporated weight training 4 times a week, along with my dance class that I absolutely love, twice a week. I started doing Pilates about once a week. My daughter got me into Pilates, and I absolutely love Pilates. And then I cut back on my running. I ran about 1 day a week, because I had learned that walking could even be better. So I started walking 3 times a week on a treadmill, about 30 minutes on an incline. And I slowly saw my belly going down, down, down. I believe I never, of course, measured it or anything at that time, but I'm sure I had a lot of visceral fat, and that's the fat that's around your organs. It was in my belly. My belly was, I felt like, started all the way up here, but it slowly just started coming down, coming down, coming down. So a year later, I'm down about 13 pounds. Yes, I still have a ways to go. I do want to get down to the low 150s, but even though the weight loss has been slow, I've been losing fat and gaining muscle, which is, amazing. I've always been kind of on the muscular side naturally, but I've really gotten a lot more toned. Again, the belly fat has gone down significantly, and that was my major issue, my main area of concern. So that I started with exercise for this video because no matter our age, we have to move our bodies. You know, it's really a non-negotiable. And to keep our skin tight, we need, muscle, and that's, another non-negotiable. As we age, we lose our muscle, so we have to do weight training. And ladies, I'm naturally on the muscular side. I don't want to look masculine at all. And at first might have been a little scared of weights because I didn't want to look husky, but you don't get husky, you just get toned, as long as you're not intentionally trying to be a bodybuilder, and that takes a lot to do. So but it is enjoyable. And then when you start looking good, you start feeling better about yourself, your confidence goes up. So that's where I am today. So I am feeling so much better. Again, I still, not exactly where I want to be, but I know I'm moving in the right direction. And yeah. So, let's talk about, eating too. So I did incorporate, protein. I focused my meals around protein. And I did cut out a lot of the snacks that I was eating. I just stopped buying them. But protein, intermittent fasting helps. Water intake is another non-negotiable. You have to, drink plenty of water for your skin, for your health, period. You have to have plenty of water. I have partnered with a company called LEMD, and they are a physician-guided telehealth wellness platform that provides personalized treatments, including GLP-1 medications, peptides, hormone replacement therapy, and other evidence-based solutions to help people lose weight, optimize their health, and support healthy aging. And if you have any, I'll put my link below so that you can order any of these products if you so wish to do so. But I am, again, a wellness coach. If you have any questions about GLPs, peptides, hormone replacement therapy, please reach out to me directly. I'll be happy to help you and guide you towards the best direction or to achieve your goals. I just started on a clothes stack through LEMD. And a clothes stack is a peptide combination formulated to support radiant skin, healthy hair, and whole body rejuvenation, and it helps support collagen production. I'm excited to try it. I am starting to notice some lines here in between my brows, and my skin, the neck of my skin is starting to become a little bit more loose. I've always had these lines, like even from young, on my neck, but my skin is starting to get sag and I could tell it's thinning there. So I wanted to start with the clothes stack through LEMD. I just started yesterday. It is an injection and it was super easy. I'm so excited to see how it improves everything. And I'll definitely keep you posted on my journey with it. After I'm on that for a little while, I'm gonna start a GLP. So I just want to start it with the clothes stack first. I have another at least 12 pounds to lose for me to be where I want to be. And it is getting a little slower. So I think a GLP will help get me there. And also GLPs have a lot of other health benefits. Supports your cardiovascular system, your kidneys. It just has insulin resistance. It has so many benefits, just not weight loss. So when I start that, I'll definitely keep you updated on that journey as well. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me today. I hope you learned something that inspires you to take one small step towards becoming the healthiest, most vibrant version of yourself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little encouragement on their wellness journey. And remember, keep choosing health, keep choosing growth, and let's age in reverse together.